Here we have a brand new 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. This one comes in the Denali trim level in onyx black on jet black perforated leather interior. And we get that all new powertrain, the 6.6 liter turbocharged Duramax diesel V8 engine, made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And that gets us 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque. And as we come around to the front end here, the lights don't flash like that, but that does look pretty cool. We have LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. We also have LED fog lights. And this front end is absolutely stunning. I mean, I can't get enough of it. I think it actually looks better than the new Sierra 1500s. That's just incredible. Great job with the design. And down here we have 20-inch wheels. Love those as well. And this one does have the trailing lights on top of the roof. We get power running boards. And I want to show you the important stuff. Let's look at these tow numbers here. So conventional towing up to 20,000 pounds, gooseneck up to 21,600 pounds, and then max payload of 3,295 pounds. So it's ready to do pretty much whatever. And you can get up to 36,000 pounds with a rear wheel drive, regular cab, 3,500 dual rear wheel, I believe. Of course you have to have the diesel too. But power door lock controls, memory seat controls there. Power window controls with one touch up and down automatic for the front. The rear window lock is here. And we can slide our trailer mirrors here. Slide those all the way out. And then back. And then once in that position, we can power fold it, and we have blind spot monitors in the mirror there. Plenty of space here in the door panel, 2 bottle holders. Premium Bose sound system. Electronic parking brake, hit the brake to engage, or hit the button to engage, excuse me, then hit the brake, press down to disengage. And then here we can go through our drive modes. We just have off-road and normal. And then we have a tow haul mode there. And then we have our 4-wheel drive controls here. Headlamp controls there. Heads-up display controls. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So let's go ahead and check out this leg room in the back. So of course, plenty of space back here. I like that we have the seat back pockets on both sides. Tons of headroom as well, like tons of headroom. And then we have our 3-stage heated outboard seats for the back, a USB-C and a USB-A charge port, AC vents there. There's a view of the front. The middle seat folds down, cup holders there, little storage pocket in the middle. Dome lights are gonna be those premium LEDs. And then we can hang probably 3 or 4 hooks here. I like how they did these. Then we have the grab bar here. Now making our way to the back. Fuel goes here, of course, diesel only, and then our DEF fluid goes in that left container. Now coming around to the back end here again, absolutely fantastic futuristic styling here. I love that. There's our spare underneath there. And then of course we have the tailgate that we can fold out as well. We have a 120 volt back here. And then I'll fold that down. And then we can just step right up in there. And then to close it all up. Pretty easy to do. But coming around to this front passenger side, power with power lumbar support here as well. Now we have 2 glove compartments. We have the one up top, and we can put smaller objects or whatever there. And then we have the lockable one down below with a pretty good sized storage space. Owner's manuals in there as well. And we also have a side pocket here. And now we're just gonna take a quick look in the engine bay. So we'll just pull that there. And then I like the latch as well on this new truck. I feel like it's a lot easier to lift up the hood now. And she's loud and burly, but there's that new 6.6 liter Duramax V8. But now let's check out this all new interior. So we have a nice leather wrap steering wheel here that we can heat. Buttons right there. We'll come back to that here in a moment. Now over here we have that new Google Assistant screen that we got in the new 22s and 23s Sierras. And we do get the same compatibility in terms of audio. So we get AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, Alexa. We have the Google News and podcast apps as well. And then we also get wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto compatibility. On top of that, we do get Google Maps. So when you set up for the first time, you just go in the settings, turn on your location, and then it'll ask you to do a few agreements and all of that, and then you have full access there. And then you can go in and get that out of the way. You can go in here and then type in your destinations. So as I start typing that in, it'll start pulling up suggestions. So SeaWorld, I'll pull that up, and then it'll show me whatever behind, and then I can X that out. And then I can, if I want to go shopping or something, it'll show me the closest stores. So Kroger, Walmart. And then if I want coffee or fuel, it'll show me that as well. And with the fuel, you click that and it'll pull up the closest diesel stations, and then it'll show you what the price is for that. And then we also have our trailering assistant, so we can add a new trailer or a guest trailer, and then you can have your walkthrough option so you don't forget anything when you're hooking it up. And then I also like this side view here, so when you connect a trailer, you can have all that set up, your audio there, Google Maps there, and then I like the clock as well. And then for our settings, you just go in here, Bluetooth connections, vehicle settings. So you can set up team driver on here, buckle to drive, and then your safety system, etc. And then we have a Wi-Fi hotspot, and we get dual zone automatic climate controls for the front. So we can adjust temperature there, fan speed here. I actually like using the screen, very easy to use, and the system is so fast. I'll just give it whatever to do, just start clicking buttons everywhere, it's ready to go. And responds very quickly. Then you have those same buttons and dials down here if you want to use those, and then you get 3-stage heated and cooled seats too for the front. Exhaust brakes here, lane keeping assist with lane departure, parking sensors. You can put that tailgate down, hazards there, traction control, and then your downhill brake control there. And then back to the screen, I'll show you this backup camera. It's a pretty good picture. Guidelines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. Then you have that 360 view up front, or to the left, excuse me. And then I can actually pull up a front camera. I have curbside view cameras as well, trailering camera, and then I even get a bed camera as well. So tons and tons of different views you can go through. Then we have a USB-A, USB-C charge port here, tons of storage here, another storage pocket there, 2 cup holders, trailer brake controllers here, and then we have a wireless charging pad deep in there. And then we also have a removable tray, a USB-C, USB-A charge port. This one even comes with a lock box, 3-prong plug-in up front as well. And then power sunroof. Controls for that are here. We can one-touch tilt and slide. So that roof goes all the way back, which is fantastic. And then looking up to the back, we have a power rear window as well. And the rear camera mirrors here, toggle that there. And back to the steering wheel, cruise controls are here, forward collision alert, gap adjust. Like I said, the heated steering wheel, we can adjust. I'll show you the cruise controls when we go on the test drive. Then we have voice recognition controls. This is a Bluetooth control, serves as mute. And then you can scroll through your gauge cluster using that scroll bar and these two arrows here. And we get that all digital gauge cluster as well. And plenty of options to choose from. And I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. Very excited to test out this new engine with the 10-speed automatic. And then here's the shifter here, hit the brake, pull down, reverse, neutral, drive, and then low gear. And then we can toggle our gears there with that 10-speed. And it'll show you in that bottom right corner. There's our push button start. There's a quick look at the heads-up display if you can see it. And then here are the key fobs. And we get remote start with that. But now into the fun part. Let's go ahead and take this all-new 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Denali out on the road for a quick test drive. So far driving behind the wheel of this 2500, ride seems pretty similar to the outgoing model. I feel like it's just a bit more plush. It might have to do with the new interior, the seats. Everything feels so nice in here. Now, of course, you have a lot more power coming with this new powertrain with the 10-speed and the upgraded 6.6-liter Duramax. But I'm just gonna give it a bit of throttle here as I get on the interstate. And I'll actually see how this shifts in low gear as well. So I like how quick it shifts based on when I tell it to. Of course, it's not snappy, but it's perfect for towing. Put it back in the drive now. And let's use this cruise control. So we have the adaptive cruise on. Have it set to 72 here, and it's showing me my fuel economy. So I'm getting right at 17, maybe a little better. I'm on a slight incline, but getting right at 17 miles per gallon. Highway 72, not towing, not hauling. But ride quality is pretty good. Now this is a heavy duty truck, so it's not floating down the interstate, but it feels really nice and very easily controlled. And it's great to have the lane keep assist, the adaptive cruise. And it's actually a pretty solid sound acoustic going on in here. Not overly loud in the cabin, not a lot of wind noise, and the tire noise is not intrusive at all. I really can't hear it unless I'm listening for it. But brake pedal feels good as well, especially for this kind of truck. It's not flimsy, but it's also not super touchy. Now with the diesel package, you can expect to pay an extra $10,000 on top of, I think 10 to 13,000 maybe, on top of what the truck would sticker for with the gas motor. So the Denali 2500 starts at around, I think 73, 75,000. So you can easily pay 90 to 100,000 for one of these, particularly if you get the Ultimate and then add some options onto it. You're looking at a 6-figure heavy duty truck. But especially with this new interior, it is a very plush truck. I don't feel like it's behind Ram and Ford anymore, especially with the exterior design. I mean, this is the best looking 2500 by far, in my opinion. I think these looks are stunning. Probably the best looking truck on the road, period. I think it looks better than the 1500s do, but a lot of it might have to do with just how much of a redesign was done here. And then you also have the powertrain difference as well, because I don't think the 1500s I don't think they actually got a powertrain boost or got extra horsepower and torque from the previous motors. So having that 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque with this truck it just makes it all the more better if you're wanting to upgrade what you have now. And in terms of visibility, I like the way we have the rear camera mirror. Nice high definition picture. Having the tow mirrors on helps. And then having blind spot monitors is also good. Now with the trailing mirrors, if you're paying attention, I don't think you'll necessarily need them, but it's just nice to have, so you're not having to lean up to see what's to the side of you if you're wanting to change lanes or pass somebody. And I also just like the black on black look that you get with this one in particular, with the LED lights and that Denali grille. Just like I said, can't say enough about how this looks in person. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro. If you're looking to get one of these, I believe this one is a sold order, but you can definitely put an order in for one with them, and I'll leave a link below to their website in the description. But this will bring me to the end of my review of the all-new 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Denali.